Hi, it's Christine Harvell from Century 21 in Lake Harmony. Oh boy, I am struggling today. Well, I've been struggling for a couple of weeks now. I keep writing offers that are being beat out even though they're full price. Multiple offers on every property that comes new on the market. And the worst thing that I'm struggling with right now is finding a long-term rental. There are no long-term rentals to be had right now. I look sometimes in the middle of the night when I wake up with a hot flash. I'll jump on my phone and see if maybe a new listing snuck in there somewhere on several different websites. I have a really good friend who's being displaced due to the market being so strong as a seller's market that her landlord is selling the house. And that's what's happening across the board. But what is not happening is a replenishment of those lost units that are mostly being reverted to short-term VRBO and Airbnb rentals. So people who aren't qualified to purchase a home and who have lived in the Poconos for years and years and are, really just permanent tenants, they can't find a place to replace the units that are being lost to sale in VRBO. So I'm just going to run through because I'm still kind of in shock. I'm just going to show you one example. This is a rental that I saw on Facebook Marketplace. That's the ad. $2,400 a month. This is the thumbnail picture, the main photo for it. I mean, if you actually cared anything about your house, would you show pictures of it like this? Nice kitchen. It's probably the only nice picture in this. I mean, look at this. It's just not the way to present a house. So it makes you wonder if that's how they present the house and they want $2,400 for it. Really, they're not playing to people who are already living in the Poconos. They're not playing to, for lack of a better word, I'm going to say locals, because I consider myself a local, even though I was not born here and I did not go to school here. I've lived here for 24 years. I've raised my children here. I've been a part of this community, and a very active one at that, for the last 24 years. I consider myself a local, but these prices are not for locals. They're not, no one could get a job here that would support that kind of monthly rent. That's even more than a lot of people who I've sold a home to. That's much more than their mortgages that include taxes and insurance even. So we're gonna have a really hard time with finding replenishment for all of the houses that we are losing that are being sold right now, that are either being full-time occupied by their owner, which isn't the case for at least half of them. The other half of these houses are being turned into Airbnb, VRBO, vacation rental properties. So we're having a really hard time with the rate of replenishment. It's just not happening. So I'm just asking everyone and anyone, because you could be one of my old friends from New Jersey. You could know someone who lives in New York who owns a place here. Please, I would just want to put the feelers out there for any lead that I can possibly find for someone that you might know that owns a house here in the Poconos that might be interested in renting it to a long-term tenant, at least 1 year. Just help us get through this crisis that we're having here. And if so, please put them in touch with me. Have them call me, 570-350-1659. I really appreciate your help. We are definitely in a housing crisis. Even though our market is booming, we are displacing long-term tenants who need a place to live. Thanks for your help. Bye-bye.